Apparently, all of Taylor Swift's criticism was fake. That's the claim shaking the internet right now. But when fans, critics, journalists, and even AI companies all get dragged into the same controversy, things get messy fast. And honestly, this story is way bigger than just Taylor Swift. A YouTuber recently broke down the growing backlash surrounding Taylor Swift's album Life of a Showgirl, the accusations of microaggressions in some of the lyrics, the online outrage, and the shocking Rolling Stone article claiming that bots may have amplified criticism against her. But the deeper question is this: was Taylor Swift truly being unfairly attacked online? Or are people just tired of celebrities never taking accountability? Let's unpack the entire controversy in a way that actually makes sense. When Taylor Swift released Life of a Showgirl, expectations were sky high. It was her 12th album, heavily marketed as another cultural moment, something fans believed could rival her most beloved projects like Folklore. And at first, the internet exploded exactly how you'd expect. Fans dissected lyrics. TikTok flooded with theories. Social media became one giant Taylor Swift discussion board. But then came the backlash. A lot of listeners felt the album simply wasn't as strong as the hype promised. Others became uncomfortable with lyrics that appeared to reference Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriends, particularly Black women, in ways some critics interpreted as subtle racial undertones or microaggressions. One song in particular, Opalite, became the center of controversy. Critics argued the imagery in the lyrics compared onyx, commonly associated with blackness, to opalite, associated with whiteness and purity. Some listeners believed the symbolism wasn't accidental. Others completely disagreed. They argued people were overanalyzing metaphors and turning poetic lyrics into racial accusations that Taylor never intended. And that's where the internet split into two worlds. One side said, people are reading too deeply into harmless art. The other side said, no, there's a pattern here. Then came the necklace. Taylor's merch store released a necklace tied to the Opalite song aesthetic, featuring lightning bolt designs. Critics online claimed the symbols resembled controversial imagery connected to hate symbolism. Supporters immediately defended her. They said the similarities were exaggerated and completely unintentional. Others argued people were desperately searching for reasons to be offended. But by this point, the bigger issue wasn't just the necklace. It was the growing feeling that Taylor Swift keeps ending up in controversies with similar themes and never really addresses them directly. That frustration became the heart of the criticism. Not necessarily. Taylor Swift is evil. But more. Why does this keep happening? Things escalated even further when the White House TikTok account began using music from several artists in promotional videos. Artists like Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter publicly pushed back, criticizing the use of their music in political messaging. But Taylor Swift stayed silent. That silence became another debate online, because Taylor had previously spoken strongly against Donald Trump years earlier. So people started asking, why speak up before, but not now? Some defended her by pointing to safety concerns. Taylor's documentary reportedly showed how emotionally exhausting and dangerous global fame can be, especially after violent incidents connected to her tour events. And honestly, that part humanized her. Because behind the billionaire status and stadium lights is still a person dealing with fear, pressure, and millions of people analyzing every word she says. But critics weren't fully convinced. Their argument wasn't necessarily, you must become a political activist. It was, if you keep presenting yourself as someone who cares deeply about social issues, people are naturally going to expect consistency. Months after the album drama started calming down, another bomb dropped. Rolling Stone published an article claiming that much of the outrage against Taylor Swift may have been artificially amplified by bots and inauthentic accounts online. The article referenced an AI-driven company called GDA, which allegedly analyzed thousands of posts across multiple platforms. According to the report, small groups of bot-like accounts helped push the most extreme narratives about Taylor into mainstream conversations. And this is where the internet completely lost its mind. Because critics immediately started asking, wait, who hired this AI company? People noticed the article relied heavily on GDA's own claims, with little outside verification. Some creators accused the piece of reading more like PR than journalism. Others pointed out that the AI company itself described its business as helping clients control narratives online. That raised huge questions. Was this genuinely independent research? Or reputation management disguised as journalism? No clear proof directly connected Taylor Swift to hearing the company. Even critics admitted that part remained speculation. But the optics looked terrible. And in the age of AI manipulation, public trust disappears fast. The most important part of the entire discussion came near the end of the transcript. The creator explained that many people criticizing Taylor aren't necessarily haters. They're frustrated. Frustrated because controversies with similar themes keep happening. Frustrated because every criticism gets dismissed as trolling. Frustrated because accountability often feels replaced by PR defenses. That doesn't automatically make Taylor Swift a bad person. It makes her something else. A billionaire celebrity whose image has become larger than reality itself. And once someone reaches that level of fame, every move becomes symbolic. Every lyric gets analyzed. Every silence becomes political. Every merch item becomes a headline. At that level, people stop seeing a person. They start seeing a brand. The internet also has a dangerous habit, turning criticism into obsession. Some people genuinely analyze art thoughtfully. Others weaponize outrage because outrage gets clicks. That's the ugly reality of modern social media. Algorithms reward anger. Controversy spreads faster than truth. And once a celebrity becomes a trending target, thousands of people pile on without even understanding the full story. So yes, some criticism may absolutely be genuine. But it's also true that online hate campaigns exist. Both things can exist at the same time. That's what makes conversations like this so complicated. This story isn't really just about Taylor Swift anymore. It's about celebrity culture, internet outrage, AI manipulation, parasocial fandoms, and how impossible it's becoming to separate real public opinion from algorithm-driven chaos. One side believes Taylor Swift is unfairly scrutinized, no matter what she does. The other believes she avoids accountability behind a carefully managed image. And honestly, the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Taylor Swift remains one of the biggest artists on earth for a reason. Her talent, work ethic, and influence are undeniable. But massive fame also creates massive responsibility. People will continue questioning her choices. Fans will continue defending her. Critics will continue analyzing every move she makes. And the internet will continue turning every controversy into a war. The scariest part is that AI, PR firms, and online manipulation may make it harder than ever to know what outrage is real anymore. So now the question goes to you. Do you think Taylor Swift is genuinely misunderstood? Or do you think people are finally getting tired of celebrity culture protecting itself? Because this debate is definitely not ending anytime soon.